Hello, everyone.
오!
태연아!
At the Paris Air Show in 1999, a Russian Air Force Su-30 crashed while performing a complex aerobatic maneuver, raising serious safety concerns.
Bristol Bellfighter, a single-seat piston-engine fighter, one of the most famous in history, renowned and called the Jug, ground attack airplane.
The aircraft lost control during a vertical maneuver, plunged straight into the ground, and exploded before the stunned crowd.
Do not move around, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Video shows the moment the Jeju Airlines passenger jet touched down in Muon, South Korea, the belly of the jet skidding on the tarmac before it slams into a concrete wall, exploding into a fireball. Flight 2216 was carrying 175 passengers from Bangkok, Thailand.
What began as a firefighting mission in Pangalmo, Chile ended in tragedy when the aircraft struck power lines and exploded on a highway. Chaos unfolded on a Florida highway in December 2025 when a small aircraft collided with a car on the road. The incident was believed to be caused by engine failure.
At least 13 people have been killed when a Russian Aeroflot superjet plane made an emergency landing in Moscow, according to the Russian news agency TASS.
Passengers faced pure terror in May 2019 when an Aeroflot Sukhoi Superjet 100 burst into flames at Sheremetyevo Airport. How would you feel in that moment?
Första serieflygplan åkte i september 1971.
The landing went wrong. Flames quickly engulfed the aircraft. But somehow, the pilot survived. A truly miraculous escape.
Därför så åkte jag av banan. Landstället bröts av.
It literally is floating here. Whoa! Go around.
This is the kind of landing that can literally make your heart stop.
¡Conche su madre! ¡Uy, lo clavaron! ¡Conche su madre! ¿No sabía?
Princess Juliana Airport in St. Martin and Skiathos are famous for their ultra-low flight paths. Aviation enthusiasts and tourists gather at these locations to watch commercial aircraft land just meters above the ground. It was terrifying to watch a passenger helicopter lose control, spin violently, and crash into a building in Medellin. Miraculously, everyone survived without injuries. A helicopter was involved in an accident during takeoff, spinning before colliding with a parked aircraft. Fortunately, the sole pilot on board did not require medical attention. What began as a routine skydiving jump over Superior suddenly turned chaotic after a mid-air collision sent 9 skydivers plunging toward the ground. This footage captures the Concorde making its final safe takeoff, viewed from air traffic control. A quiet, powerful image that closes a glorious and unforgettable chapter in aviation history. The landing of Flight CX-239 on runway 27L at Heathrow Airport became a textbook example of proper crosswind correction.
Oh my flipping heck! Wow!
A Boeing 747 roared overhead while taking off from Maho Beach in St. Martin, generating such powerful jet blast that it tossed beachgoers around like leaves in a storm. Have you ever wondered how drivers react when an aircraft flies dangerously close to their cars? I bet they were absolutely shocked and terrified. A military helicopter carrying 10 people crashed during landing while returning from an anti-drug operation. Miraculously, all crew members survived with only minor injuries.
Michael James was the pilot tapped on the shoulder by a passenger who knew in that split second they were on a collision course.
The fateful Moscow landing that shocked the world is now being haunted again. On May 5th, 2019, an Aeroflot plane was hit by lightning while en route to Murmansk and forced to make an emergency turn. From a peaceful cabin to a roller coaster in the clouds, a chaotic moment only for the strong-hearted. Like a Hollywood movie scene, the plane burst into flames in the sky, turning into a fireball. But miraculously, everyone was safe.
It's getting worse, huh? You better hit it for the runway. You better hit it for the runway quicker than strike, dude. Because it's getting bad. It's getting worse? This is getting very bad. Okay. battery. Can you? A bit of cut. With the engine cut. So they run it on mark. Nie, das ist immer Eiskunden.
Bro, get the fuck away from here, like turn around. Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn, they're dead. They are dead, bro.
Pilots from the Los Angeles Fire Department, LAFD, rescued 3 people and 2 dogs on a hillside in Malibu on November 9th as the Woolsey fire raged nearby.
Давайте, молодчики.
Разгромная 153, срочно на полосу, осматривать полосу после аварийной посадки Руслана. Не успели, сука, затормозить. Тяжелый.
Да пусть лучше колеса порвет.
Выкатился.
Amazing. The perfect balance between the helicopter and the ground crew.
All fifth on the ground. Support vehicles in the vicinity of the Harpers on UC. You looking at this?
F-18 leads a high-speed carrier break, bringing a section of fighters back to the carrier at 500 knots in a tight, precise maneuver. The roar and coordination highlight the skill and discipline of naval aviators during carrier operations.
What just happened in Maryland? A small plane crashed into a high-voltage power tower on the night of November 27th, hanging more than 30 meters in the air. A sudden lightning strike delays a BA flight from Brazil to London. Nature strikes again. What happened to Flight PS-752 on the morning of January 8th in Tehran? Surveillance footage captured the fateful moment. A crash that shocked the world. Around 8:15 p.m. Thursday, a Diamond DA-40 carrying 2 people was forced to make an emergency landing on Interstate 26 near the Asheville airport due to an engine fire. Fortunately, both were safe.
Dios mío. Me muero, me muero.
Oh my word! Oh bloody hell, look at it, right over us, Rosa. Look at this. Unbelievable. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Jesus Christ!
The passenger plane almost made a landing, but ended up crashing into the lagoon. Thanks to the US Navy team working nearby, everyone escaped unharmed. Oh, I can't believe it. A small plane suddenly made an emergency landing in the middle of a California highway, grazed the front of a moving car, leaving many people stunned for a moment. A real life action movie escape.
goddamn plane. Look at this shit, bro.
Eerie moment on Delta Airlines flight. Thick fog suddenly covers cabin. What an adventure in the clouds. This is definitely an undesirable scene on the runway. The plane suddenly flipped over in Toronto, leaving everyone in a state of confusion. What really happened? Oh! A vintage plane crashed onto Highway 101 in Agoura Hills, causing a complete traffic snarl Tuesday afternoon. Fortunately, the pilot survived and was uninjured.
In 2005, a JetBlue Airlines Airbus A320 made an emergency landing with its front landing gear stuck at a 90-degree angle. The plane landed at a speed of 222 kilometers per hour, and the pilot tried to keep the nose gear off the ground for as long as possible. Upon touchdown, a shower of sparks erupted, but fortunately, no fire broke out on the aircraft.
Through dense fog and near-zero visibility, the Airbus A330 makes a flawless ILS approach into Milan Malpensa. With full instrument reliance and CAT 2 or 3 procedures, this landing is a masterclass in modern aviation capability.
Oh! I'm sure they felt that one in the cabin.
This footage shows U.S. paratroopers conducting a jump from a C-17 Globemaster III over Fort Bragg.